So, Extreme are changing the game yet again. Guys, we're back with another episode in the Jetski Trailer 101 series. I've been invited down kindly by Extreme. You know by now, I love an Extreme product, but today, it's super exciting. I'm not gonna talk too much, I'm just gonna show you. Stainless steel, baby. Ross has been telling me about this product line for literally years. This has been in R&D now for some time. And the reality of this product, guys, is I'm a powder coated guy, you know that. But this will mean you don't necessarily have to have powder coated to get an aesthetic finish on your trailer. And when I say aesthetic finish, I mean a material that actually remains nice and shiny after a couple of months worth of use. Now for the uninitiated, people that are maybe thinking, Joe, it just looks like a shiny silver trailer. Well, yes, it is a shiny silver trailer, but it's a bit of a difference. This is marine grade stainless steel. So you can take this into the sea and it's not gonna rust. Now why that's important is I've had galvanized trailers, as I'm sure many of you have, and after about a month or 2 months worth of usage, they go milky looking, and over time, although they say it's corrosion resistant, galvanized trailers will eventually rust, normally inside of the box section places. With this, it's gonna stay similar to this actual finish for the foreseeable future. Now the biggie for me, which I'm really excited about, is with powder coated trailers, and anyone who's had a powder coated trailer, whilst they're super durable, and if you're respectful, it will last for years and years and years. The reality is powder coat, once it gets chipped, you have to powder coat repair. And whilst powder coat repairing is okay, with this new stainless product, because it has a light brush finish to it, the same way, like at home, if your hob gets a little bit marked up, you can use a soft wire wool to actually reinstate the grain, and you kind of mimic the finish. Now obviously you can't go crazy and go to town, but where I'm going with this is you can actually refinish the surface if you get little marks on it. This is actually super durable, so you're not gonna get a ton of marks on it, but if you do, you actually have a realistic, practical way to get some of those marks out. Now that's the stainless steel component, but the bit that's super exciting is you still have all of the things that we love about Extreme. You have the modularity, you have the color coding, you have the colorized lightboard knobs, which is one of my personal favorites. But what Extreme have done here is they've actually done a contrast package. So they have the powder coated wing brackets, and they have their staple axle with their developed durable hard wearing paint. And I can vouch for that, I've had it for 2 years now. So you get this really Batman-esque offset, whereby you have this nice punchy black axle, punchy black details, pop of color, and this nice shiny finish. Now for me, I actually went to powder coating, anyone that's asked me this question in the past, because I was fed up of the galvanized finish. But if stainless would have been around with this level of customization 2 years ago, I would have maybe gone for this. Now the reality is I'm not turning my back on powder coating just yet, because I do like that bad boy black looking feel, but I almost want one stainless, pretty please Ross, and one powder coated in the garage, because I do think that there is a real nice crisp sharp look. It's just having that shiny silver finish. And then if you come down here, obviously Extreme have had their staple diamond cut alloy wheels since 2019, nothing new here, but you actually get that nice matching contrast now, whereby you have the black, which links with the black bits I've spoke about, and you have the diamond cut alloy wheel silver piece, which links with the nice stainless, which gives you that overall cohesion, which I personally love. And excitingly, whilst this wheel's been around since 2019, exclusive to Extreme, they've now introduced, come with me, and then we have a braked variation now, and what I also love is I love continuity, guys. It actually feels like part of the same family, and this is obviously diamond cut. So if you have a big bad boy boat trailer, and you don't feel left out like the old custom PWC trailer, so I'll take that one. So guys, if you're interested, obviously reach out to Extreme. They're a really nice bunch of guys. They know their stuff. I mean, this is a demonstration of their craftsmanship, 2 years in the making, and they're dropping this as yet another example of their game-changing trailer designs. And obviously it has the U-bolt modular design that we've all came to love, so you can adjust the hell out of this to suit any craft. And what it opens up the door for, guys, is for anyone that was maybe on the fence with powder coating because they didn't want an additional coating over the substrate, then this now is one less finish to have to worry about. Now, Ross has actually told me you can still powder coat over stainless. Now, not to get too nerdy, but currently Extreme trailers are galvanized, then gassed out so that no zinc lifts the powder coat, and then it's powder coated. So they've nailed that formula. But you could technically powder coat over this. Now, I don't know if that's counterintuitive, because I would see this as maybe their top tier premium offering, but equally, you could powder coat it if you want. And that's the great thing with all the designs in Extreme. If you wanted these in red, to contrast against the actual stainless, or if you want them in blue, pink, green, whatever color you want, everything on their trailers is customizable, and that's why I've become a bit of an extreme geek. So guys, you know what to do at this point. Hit the subscribe button, go show Extreme some love. They're a really friendly bunch, and while Ross is away, I'm gonna try and sneakily take this one. I think a two-stroke would look lovely on it. Guys, thanks for watching, and as always, let's keep the classics alive.